Good afternoon, this is Paul. Behind me we've got an amazing Ford Ranger Raptor, the 2021 March registered car with 4,500 miles. I'd like to show you around. So, little deviation from what we normally deal with, sports supercars and what have you. But this is quite spectacular. I think the truck stroke pickup market, I think, originated in the US with their huge engine, huge pickups, which were absolute complete gas guzzlers. Worked very well in the huge expanses of America, but just how heavy they were on fuel made them prohibitively expensive in this country. Whereas this car has a modern 2-litre engine in it. It's an eco engine from Ford, and I've got to say, for a big car like this, that engine is plenty powerful enough. Even with some of the big V8s and the V10s that you had before, because of the size and the design of the cars, they were never a fast car, not unless you really tune the hell out of them. So they just were big and they looked really impressive, and they sounded nice, but essentially they were just very expensive to run. Not so with this car. It's still very capable. It's a very strong engine, and it looks fantastic. It's got the Raptor styling kit on it, so you've got a double cab, so you've got front and rear seats. You've got a nice high ride height. If I just chuck underneath here, you'll see that everything under there is really robust. And when you turn on the ignition, the message that is delivered to you on the screen is how robust and tough the car is, and it really does give that impression in every sense of the word. But it's really comfortable to drive. There's no rattles, clunks that you might expect from a pickup. Or it's just, yeah, it's comfortable. The seats are very comfortable. The engine sounds nice. A bit of an offbeat sound, which sounds quite nice. Bit of a growly noise, which is lovely. You can see the Raptor styling. These big 17-inch wheels with the big General Grabber all-terrain tyres. And you can see I'll just show you the build underneath this thing. It's just really, really tough. This is a properly tough car. And just everything here, it's just built to withstand a lot of work, and it's quite nice to have. Just going to put my hand in front of there a second. Under here you've got a nice sump guard. So although I've never been off-road on one of these, all the signs it's given me here are that this is going to be a pretty impressive car off-road. Off-road, on-road, towing, carrying. And I love the colour combination of the grey with the black decals. So anyway, moving to the other parts of the car, we've got the tow bar. That pulls off, so you can take that off if you don't want that sticking out the back all the time with electrics. We've got the cover, so if you do have anything that's valuable in there or anything you don't want to get wet, it's covered and lockable, and you've got a decent size bed in the back. Everything's just so beefy. So moving towards the inside, I do like the smoked rear glass, by the way. It does go well with the extra black styling. So you've got a black interior. It's a nice blue contrast stitching. This looks rather neat. You've got 3 seats in the back. Half leather, half Alcantara. It's comfortable. Some nice comfortable mats. Charging points. And it's interesting, the type of owners I think these cars attract ranged wildly, from the off-roaders to the people who own a building company, or someone who's in construction or what have you, to someone who is equally at home driving a Rolls Royce, which the previous owner most certainly was, or is. So the appeal is far and wide, and having driven it, I can certainly say I understand why. So you've got automatic headlamps, you've got adjustable beam for window towing, you've got a multifunction steering wheel with quite a cool central marker like you'd find on a sports car or a race car, cruise control, and you've got the screen between the two dials there. I'll turn it on in a second, where you can drive these buttons from. The front seats looking very sporty again. There's more of this really nice blue contrast stitching. The Raptor embossed within the Alcantara on the seat. Seats are very comfy. They're soft, but they're also quite supportive, and they fit you nicely in their lower back. So it's a car you could actually do long journeys in quite comfortably, and it really is the car that can go everywhere. So it's a automatic gearbox. You can select 2 high, 4 high or 4 low in terms of the final drives, and then you've got your hill descent, traction control, 4-wheel drive button there as well, which I think is diff lock actually. And it's got a start stop button. Everything's, you get built tough. It tells you as soon as you get in the car and turn the engine on, the first reminder you get is that it's a very tough car. I do like those instrument dials. They're sporty, they're fun, and you can see there on the screen you've got some driver aids, which will show up on there as well. But the modes, if I just flick through, you can see terrain modes: normal, sport, grass, gravel, snow, mud, sand, Baja, and rock. So it's equipped to deal with a hell of a lot. You've also got, if I can just show you down there, it's easier to show you down there, some nice driver aids. That one will keep you in lane on the motorway. You've got paddle shift, so the left paddle changes down through the gears, and the right paddle with the plus on it changes up through the gears. All your wash wipers on that side. All your air conditioning is down here, and it's not just air conditioning, it's full climate control with heated seats. You've got more charging points, so you've got charging points front and rear, plus you've got your USBs down there as well. You've got phone, keys, and additional storage in there. And you've also got, I can feel in there, that is a vent, and I can feel there with the air conditioning on. If I switch that to the left, air conditioning then is fed into this pocket. Now if I turn it to the right, it's turned off. So if you've got cold drinks and you leave that on, your air conditioning is on, that is going to keep your drinks nice and cold for a lot longer than they would be normally. Popping into reverse shows you a really nice clear camera, and you can even see the tow bar, which is good, because that's going to be something that you're going to need to look out for if the tow bar is fitted when you're reversing the car. But you've got more of this really nice stitched leather across the dash. I've got to say, it's a comfortable car to drive. Something to hang on to. You've got that both sides. As I say, all the indications are that this car is capable, very capable. So it's capable, it looks spectacular. It's got an engine that's not going to kill the planet or empty your wallet at an alarming rate. It just looks fantastic. I really like it. More than I thought I would. So I hope you like the car. I hope you like the video and find it useful. If you'd like to know more about it, please visit our website, which is www.clinkardcars.co.uk. Please pop us an email, give us a call, drop us a text or a WhatsApp, and we'll be very happy to talk to you about it. Thanks for watching.